Hello everyone. Today I am going to make another minimal shirt design as we have done before that mountain bike t-shirt design. I am going to do some similar kind of t-shirt designs. So here I found an image of a summer kind of vibe like the ocean, the coconut tree and some surfboards. So I am going to make these t-shirt designs, make this scene but in minimal style. And before that I am going to use a artboard of 2000 2800 pixel and 3200 pixel. So for covering the most of the area I am going to use a trick here, that is I am going to take a artboard and that is 2800 pixel and 3200 pixel. So this is just a rectangle. Now I can make a stroke here, make only a stroke of it, no fill. Now if I shrink it down like this, so when I am making design, if I cover the full area of this design, then whenever the design will be done I can just expand this and this will cover the entire area. So for this one here I am going to lock it, just lock it, and then everything I am going to do is inside this little area, and that will save my time. Okay, so for this one here I am planning to make a circle first because everything will be inside my circle. Now I am going to make it 10 point stroke. Now for my guide I am going to use a ruler here, something kind of middle point here. So my design will be in two part. Everything will be inside this lower part of the circle, and here I will put a sun and some kind of birds like that, and I am planning to put a coconut tree, something like here. So let's make our coconut tree first. I am using my curvature tool here. Okay, before that I am just going to make a base kind of thing here. As we can see, with the ocean we have some beach too. So for that one I am going to just simply make a shape, and this one also I am going to take the same white. So this part will be my beach, here will be my ocean, and here will be my sun. So just to make a coconut tree here. Yeah, that is good. Maybe something like this will work for me. I'm going to use this. I'm going to join them here. Okay, so this is my tree here. I'm going to make some leaves here, and for that one I am going to make a leaf shape here, and that I will copy for everything. So I am just going to use some kind of this kind of shapes here. Smaller in these areas. Yeah, that is good. That will work for me. Now I can just select them and take my eraser tool just to keep some balance here. Yeah, this is good. Now group them. I'm going to use this shape, this tree shape, leaf shape here, and just going to copy this. So this one here, maybe reflect it here. sorry, something like this, but this part in a smaller shape. I want this part to be bigger and this part to be smaller, and just copy it. I'm going to copy this one too. Yeah, that is good for me. Maybe make this one a bit smaller, and then I'm going to use it. Okay, so sorry for this one here, just a bit smaller, maybe like this. Okay, I don't want them to be too much closer, just placing them. Yeah, that is good. Now this part I can see is entering my other leaves, maybe like this. It's takes some times to make a perfect design. Maybe I can just make this a bit smaller here. Okay, so this is my tree here is done. Now I just want this, the body of this tree, to be similar strokes like these leaves here. Okay, that is done for now. I am just going to make another ellipse here, and then I'm just going to select this lower part here and make a, okay, this is just for some kind of coconut type shapes. I'm going to use them, maybe a bit smaller, and then copy that. Okay, select them all. Maybe like this. Now I want this main coconut to be in front, so I am erasing everything inside that shape. Now make a group. I can just place it somewhere like this, and it will look like 3 coconut on that tree. Maybe, yeah, that is good. Now select them all, shape builder, everything that comes inside my coconut I am going to erase them. Simply erase them from here, and that will leave only my coconut here. Maybe not that. Okay, so this is good. Now I am going to make a ocean kind of fill here. I am going to take my pen tool, clicking here, and then, okay, I don't need this guide anymore. I am going to make that similar white. Now take my ellipse tool, that is my sun there, and now I am going to select this to shape builder, deleting that part. Now this is my main theme of this design. I can just make them all in same stroke. Okay, that's good for now. Now I am going to add some sharp board here. I am just simply going to make a sharp board kind of shapes here. Maybe that will work. Okay, if I just select my direct selection tool and only this point here, and then make it anchor point. That will work for me. Now I am going to use my shape builder here. You can see now this is giving me a surfboard kind of shape, maybe not that much, and I can obviously make this like kind of rounded corner here. Taking my pen tool again and then making, or I can simply just make this kind of, if I take my ruler here, okay, that is good. Now take my pen tool, I could have made that shape like this, but I want to keep everything in proper way. That's why I take this geometric shape to make my surfboard. Grouping them, now I can simply place it somewhere, like I am going to place two surfboard here. That must be smaller kind, something smaller than my coconut tree, and then copy that, rotate a bit in a lower position, and yeah, that's it. Now I am going to, okay, before that I am just going to place it somewhere like this, taking my eyedropper to match these strokes. Okay, that is okay for me. Now I am going to select my shape builder and I am going to erase everything that is outside of my circle here. Now everything that is inside my surfboard I am going to erase that. I want to keep this surfboard in front and that in back, so I am going to erase everything inside this one, and that's how it will stay in front. Yeah, that's it. Now I am just going to add some waves here, and before that I can just fix these areas, like that is coming inside my coconut tree. I don't want that. I don't want this part too, not that too. It is that one. Yeah, that is good for me. Okay, okay, we will fix that later. Now for this one here, this is done. Now I am going to add some waves here, waves kind of. I am just going to add some lines here. Yeah, that is good for me. Now selecting them all, using my shape builder to erase these parts, those are coming into my beach here. You see everything inside of my surfboard should be erased. That is good. Okay, now for these waves here, I don't want to leave them simply like this, so I am going to take my eraser tool here. I am going to make some breaks here. maybe bit bigger, something like this. And for the rest of them I'm going to use that same technique. So taking my eraser tool again, and I'm just going to erase some points. Just to make sure that they are not straight lines. Maybe that is okay for now. For this one here I maybe use that. Okay, so that is done for now. Now for this beach here I'm just going to make some simple shapes here. Okay, I could have simply copied that. You can see. Just to give this area some fill kind of things. Now I am going to use my pen tool again, and here I am going to make some lines. This doesn't need to have perfect, just to fill the areas. Okay, maybe this is good. Now I can simply add some bars there. Using my direct selection tool to erase these lower parts. Now I can, sorry, I can erase this part too. Yeah, there you go. This is now my bird. Now I am going to right click and join them. Okay, this is my bird now. Maybe 3 here and 3 kind of here. Okay, so this is now my text. Now I am going to make some points where these lips are interacting with my ellipse, and for that obviously I need to make some points, some extra points. So I am taking my plus anchor point tool here, and I am going to make some extra points. Maybe okay, now if I select my direct selection and choose the middle point, I can simply cut them. You can see here I can okay. I think my design is now ready. Now if I want, I can simply add some text in this design. If I make everything 10 point strokes, that is being too much, so I'm going to decrease, but everything is now in same size strokes. I can just simply adjust my designs a bit, that these are too close. Okay, so this is my design now done almost. I just need a ellipse again, just because I want to add some text here, so I'm trying to align that with the main ellipse here, and now I'm going to make that a bit bigger, just a bit bigger, and that's how I'll type on this shape, this ellipse here. So take my type tool here, I'm going to add some sample text here. Now I can keep this in center, but here you can see our tree leaves is crossing, so I am going to make that a bit sideways, something like this. Enjoy the summer. Okay, I chose the bold one, maybe. Yeah, that is good for now. And now for the main design, the way I created this shape, this rectangle, was to fill this entire area. Now you can see my text is reaching here and my tree leaves is reaching this end, so everything will be in this full area. So I just need to cover this extra areas that is blank right now, so I'm going to, okay, maybe this is good for me now. I'm just going to fill this area with another text. I can just simply add here. Maybe we can use that same text from our previous summer design. Okay, so this is our text now. I'm going to expand it a bit, maybe, or I can just simply fill this area, something like this. Now here I just want to make it a bit inside my circle, so I'm going to draw another line from here, somewhere like this, and then I'm going to erase these extra parts. Okay, I'm just keeping this a bit separate now, not that one. Using my shape builder, okay, that is good for me now. Now I can make them a bit bigger than previous. Okay, now these extra areas here, I can simply just cover them by using some lines. Okay, I don't know why they are, sorry about that, I made some mistakes here. I can just simply add some lines here. Okay, that is now fixed. Now I can simply add some lines from here. Maybe something like this, just to fill these areas. I don't want them to be blank. I'm going to add some lines here too. Same way. Now for these ones here, I just want to select them and then taking my eraser tool to erase these parts just a little bit inside my design, not that one. Okay, for this one here, now I just want to make some extra lines, something like this. You see, this is not necessary, but I am just going to do something in a unique way. Okay, so this area is now filled. Now I am going to make them a group, and here also group. I am going to select these three and distributing them. Now just make something like this. Okay, so this is now my final design. I am going to, okay, for this one here I need to I'm going to take my eraser tool here again and just okay, so this is now my final design. Now I am going to select them all, everything. I am going to leave this text and the rest of everything is now selected, and now I am just going to use the round cap here, then everything here will be rounded. Okay, that is good for me. Now I am just going to, not that much, maybe this is good. Okay, here I can see some mistakes. Okay, that is good. Now my design is ready. So if I select this everything here, something like this, and I am going to expand them all, but before expanding them I am just going to keep a copy here. This will be my copy, and if I make a group here, we can see we have our reference rectangle here that was locked. So I am going to unlock that and now deleting that. Now selecting them all and making this bigger, making them a group then I'm going to align them with my artboard. So you can see now everything is covering the whole design area. Now if I come inside this, leave my text here, and everything I select here, I can make it bigger in size, maybe not that much, 25 will work for me. Yeah, that is good. Now you can add some colors here, or we can keep this as it is. I'm going to expand them all, so now they all becomes fill colors only. There is a tons of strokes inside this. Yeah, that was the design. It always takes times to make a unique design and a design completely from scratch. So I hope this will help you guys to understand. And of course, if you like this, keep supporting me, like, comment and subscribe. I will keep making new videos. Thank you everyone.